everybody, welcome back. Yeah, we didn't end up going to the track today. Roy's job, the guy with the trailer, his job ended up going off into the today, which he's doing a roof job on a fifth wheel camper. He started it yesterday during our rainstorm, and he thought he'd have it wrapped up last night, but he never did, and he has to have it done. So it is what it is. You know, that's the price that we got to pay when we're asking to borrow other people's stuff. And I got another surprise for the channel too. Me and the wife talked it over. We're gonna end up getting a new car trailer. We already called the company out of Grayling. There's a company out of Grayling, and they got a shipment coming in Tuesday. So chances are we're gonna go down there Tuesday and pick up a new trailer. I mean, I don't like asking people for nothing, but anyway, we decided we're gonna go ahead and get this build going today. We got our parts yesterday. We got the boy here scrubbing the block out. We're gonna get the short end, short block assembled today before all this heat hits. Say hi to the channel, Ty. Hi. That's my oldest, well, one of my twin boys. But I figured, you know, it wasn't no big deal about not going to the track. I mean, we would have loved to have. I mean, the weatherman said it was supposed to rain all weekend, but as you can see, it's beautiful out there. But I mean, you know, what do you do when people, you know, you don't have your own stuff and you got to rely on other people to, you know, haul your car to the track for you? But whatever, that's taking a back seat anyway. I'd rather the boys' motor comes first anyway. We got our parts in, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get this block scrubbed out, and then we're gonna start getting this short block assembled. So, all right, guys, we got the block all scrubbed out, ready to go. Everything's good to go here. Everything's blowed out. I got the boy over there scrubbing up pistons, making sure no dirt's on them. And I also wanted to tell you guys, when you guys take your bearings apart out of your bearings, you got uppers and you got lowers. You guys want to make sure that your lower bearings is what's going to go into your caps. Your upper bearings are going to have the oiling holes in them, which go into your block. You got your oiling holes. So them are going to be, that's what they consider your upper bearings. So just for people that hasn't done it before, make sure you don't get them mixed up. But we're getting ready to set the crank in it. We're going to get our crank in it. We're going to set the bearings in, set the crank in it, and we're getting ready to shoot the tolerances for my main bearings. I'm just taking, make sure you ain't got no debris on. And when you use these micro cloths, you want to make sure there's no fuzzies on anything. But that looks pretty good. Line your tang up. Start up higher. Go flush. Yeah, beautiful job. All right, now we can get the other shells into the caps. Right in the middle between 2 and 3 thousandths of an inch, which we did this one, this one, this one, this one, this. We did all the mains. Everything's checking out perfect. We're in tolerance. All right, guys, we got the crank all bolted in. All the tolerances is good on the mains. We're gonna do the rods here in a minute, but we're getting ready to set the crank end play, and I want to kind of show you what's up with that. See, we got our gauge all set up. We're zeroed out. Tyler, go ahead and push the crank forward. Look at that. Yep, they're right there. That is beautiful. We're at 1, 2, 3.5 is what we're coming out at. All right, push her back towards the back again. Oh, okay. Is that all the way back? Yep. All right. Go ahead and pull her towards the front again. Perfect. Right in tolerance. We're at a little over 3 thousandths. Beautiful. All right, guys, we're getting the rings all set up in the bores, getting everything, all the ring gaps checked. What I do, guys, I'll take my top ring and I'll set it into the bore first, and then square it up with my piston, and then I will take my second ring, which is your oil scraper ring, and I'll set that one into the bore next and square that one up with a piston. And what we're coming up with on our top ring, we're coming up with 19 thousandths, which is decent. And on the second ring, we're coming up with 22 thousandths, which is perfect. So machine work on this is coming out spot on, guys. Like I said, the main bearings, the tolerances come out perfect. The end play came out perfect. Our ring gap is perfect. Like I said, he wants to eventually, after we get the motor broken and he gets a little bit of miles on it, he's going to end up putting 100 shot of nitrous to it, which it's fine. I mean, at the way the rings are gapped right now, it'll hold that all day long, no problem. I mean, this ain't got a forged crank or forged pistons in it. So, you know, I wouldn't go any much more than 100, but 100 shot will wake this little motor right up, and it's fine. And another thing, guys, on your second ring, they have a dot on them. Some rings don't, but these Molle rings do. Your dot always has to face up on the piston. So just a heads up, guys, if you ever pull out your second ring, and it has a dot on it, your dot always faces upward. So we're gonna get all of the rest of these pistons or rings put in the bores, get them all mic'd up, and we're gonna hang them on the pistons, get all the bearings on, and we're gonna start slamming these pistons in. All right, guys, we got all the rings all gapped. They turned out perfect. So we got the first 4 installed. Our rod clearances came out perfect. We're in the 24 to 26 range in between there, which is perfect. We got the boy over here putting the Clevite 77 assembly lube on. We got about 4 more to go, and we'll have the short block pretty much buttoned up here. And on these, you guys get on pistons, on some of the pistons, which most of them do, you have a dot on your piston, just like I was telling you on the second scraper ring, how they have a dot, the dot always points up. Well, on the pistons, you'll have dots on the pistons too. And you always want to make sure that all the dots point towards the front of the engine. That's how they're installed. So just I figured, quick tip for guys out there that's never put an engine together, just trying to be helpful. But all right, guys, we're gonna get back at it. It's been a long day. We're hot. He's excited though. You excited? Yeah. You want to get it in the car and run it, don't you? Yeah. He's ready to go do some burnouts, guys. Well, I guess he's waiting for me. He's got the piston ready to go. So enough talking. Back to work. He's a slave driver. All right, guys, we'll catch you here in a few. All right, guys, we got the short block all put together. It's been a long day. We're cleaning up, but everything's in there. He's got the time machine covers, couple bolts. Just a couple bolts on the pan holding it down for now. We're just cleaning up the mess. What do you think, Ty? You pretty happy with all the bottom end's done? Long day, huh? Alright guys, this video is probably long enough. I want to thank everybody, as usual, for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button, and we'll catch you on the next time.